bin is officially empty. And we just opened up this one to get started on it. So we've got our conglomeration of augers all set up here. Wish me luck. We'll get this one empty in the next couple days too. All right, we've got the truck loaded. I drove, I don't know, about a half mile up the road just to kind of let the beans smooth out. We're gonna tarp it real quick, but couldn't get the tarp rolled. I got the truck too full. And no, it's not overloaded. I've said this several times, but I got a short trailer, so it's really hard to get it overloaded with soybeans. You can pretty much pile them on top and it's still not overloaded. As long as we're under 80. Now I gotta say, I'm a little bit giddy getting down here to ADM today. When I started farming back in 2017, grain prices were okay, but they haven't been good. Well, they haven't been great since then. So when I started farming, I didn't get the good times experience. I kind of got the medium to low end prices. So I'm hauling beans in right now for $12.44 a bushel. It's the most I've ever sold soybeans for. Now, I've been profitable every year, but $12.44 a bushel, that makes me a little bit excited. So yeah, this puts a smile on my face hauling beans down, and I've still got quite a few more to sell, so puts me in a good mood right now. Now that is a big old barge of coal. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that that boat has a little bit of horsepower to be pushing that upstream. Because if you've ever seen one of those things empty, you don't realize just how deep they go. It doesn't look like it's got a whole lot on it from here, but I promise you that that thing is sunk down in the water pretty good. So that's a lot of coal. Perfect moisture, hardly any damage, hardly any foreign material. Won't really have much of a dock at all. That test weight is almost 56, which that's pretty good for beans. And $12.42 is the price, so can't beat it. Well, we've made it back to Washington. Need some fuel, so we're gonna stop by Huck's, and I called them about, oh, I don't know, it's been probably 15 minutes ago, and put an order in for a large pizza and breadsticks. So when we get there, we're gonna have a nice pizza for dinner as well. So perfect timing. Get fuel and food, same stop. Gotta love it. They've got pretty good pizza too, but not near as good as Casey's. This gets pricey really, really quickly. Well, good morning. We're hauling beans again today, so fun. $12.58 today is the price I'm getting out of them, so needless to say, I'm pretty happy today. That'll definitely put a guy in a good mood, so I'm hoping to get 2 or 3 good days of hauling this week before Christmas. So wish you guys a Merry Christmas before this. Well, this video will probably be out after Christmas, so I hope you guys have a good Christmas, or had a good Christmas, I should say. But we're hauling beans today, and yeah, that's about it. So not real exciting for a video, but it is exciting for my bank account. Well, we made it down here, and there's not really much of a line. We're untarped. We're ready to go dump, so surprised there's not much of a line. Beans being what they are, they've gone up 20 cents since since I left the grain bins, so pretty happy with that. Apparently everybody thinks they're going to 15, but I'm good with $12.64. That's the most I've ever sold beans for, and I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm making damn good money at that, so I'm gonna take the money and run. Well, we're back and we're loading. Stopped at the house and warmed up some pizza on the way, but should get this second load down there today pretty easy and hopefully get back. And I would say we'll be cleaning this bin out this afternoon. I've got it down pretty low, so I'm hoping that I can get the semi full without having to put the sweep in this load, but it's gonna be pretty close. So we'll fill the rest of, fill the truck out of this bin and then pull the rest of it out the next load. It won't be a full load, but then we'll switch over to that bin there and just top the truck off. Those are seed beans, but they're only buying part of the grain bin, so I can pull some of them out. And fill the truck one more time, but the rest of them, it's on Pioneer to haul. They're supposed to come truck them for me and buy them off of me and pay a decent premium, so can't beat that. Well, we didn't quite get it loaded. Had to throw the sweep in, so not a big deal. We got her going. And this thing's pretty light because it's not a big bin at all. I think this is only an 18-foot bin, so not too bad getting a sweep in here. Well, we made it back down with load 2, so time to get probed and get that dumped. I'm smiling for 2 reasons. One, beans are getting ready to hit the teens. They're like $12.80 today, so I would say that by the end of the week or after Christmas, we're gonna have $13 beans. Secondly, I just caught 4 of the 5 calves that are rambunctious as all get out and keep running straight through the fence. It's time for them to be hamburgers. So I didn't record it because it was kind of fast paced. I wasn't gonna take the time to set up a camera on the corral and all that because it's a pain in the butt getting them in there in the first place, and once I had them in there, it was just time to get them in the trailer. I had all 5 in the corral. Unfortunately, 1 jumped the corral, so I'm probably gonna find a meat locker that will take him and go back there with a 243 and end him and have some really good hamburgers. So he's gonna be satisfying to eat. Those are gonna be some nice, juicy, tasty steaks, just out of vengeance, honestly, at this point, because I don't know what it is about this round of calves, but they've been the most rambunctious calves we've ever had. So it's gonna be good to have these 5 off of the farm. All right, no more calves in that trailer. No more calves in general. So we can go unhook the trailer now. So we're down to 3 calves left, but the 3 calves that are left are the 3 calves that I like. They're not a pain in the ass, for lack of a better word, so they're nice and gentle and they actually stay in the fence, so that's good. So we're gonna go unhook the livestock trailer. Got this deal here. Just throw a gooseneck ball and a quick hitch. It's pretty convenient moving around trailers like this, especially when it's muddy and you don't want to take a pickup back there, so makes it nice. So yeah, we'll go unhook this and hopefully the rest of the calves aren't near as rambunctious, but got the semi full. Swept out the last of one of my bins today, so it's full, it's ready to roll after Christmas. And then basically just moving some equipment around this afternoon and putting some things away, so not too bad. Getting something done today at least. Okay, so here's what we're gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and get the Steiger here, Magnum there, and 5230, 5320. I always get them mixed up, but whatever the 90 horse is, park it where the backhoe's at. So have everything just lined up along that wall, because I don't use that door in the wintertime. Don't use that door in the wintertime. Get it sealed up in here, and it's a whole lot better insulated. We've got tarps that we throw at the bottom of the doors, and it halfway seals things off, but it is a insulated shop. It's an old shop. It's got a few cracks and crevices where some cold air gets in, so oh well, it'll work. Get to moving stuff. Well, every hoe needs a good home, so this old beat up hoe, she's getting a cold home for the winter. This is where it's gonna sit. It's mostly under our roof, so good enough. One of my winter projects is to get this little lean-to shed cleaned out, because it's full of junk. So like this cow catcher here, that needs to find a new home. Hell, we haven't used the thing in probably 5 years. We got another one back there that works a whole lot better, so it's currently a home for a bunch of fence posts and some black hose. That's some nice Peter wagon right there. So we got the semi out, got my pickup in the garage. Semi's out, but what I'm gonna try and do is get all the tractors parked that direction on that wall so I can back the semi straight in, because I don't need either one of the big tractors until after I'm done hauling grain, and that's just to service them and get them ready for spring. So they can get tucked back in the corner right now and don't need to come out right away. Now the combine's gonna stay in here. I think I might be going to an 8-row corn head, so I'll put that on a head cart and put it in one of our little bitty lean-to sheds, hopefully, if it'll fit. So that'll get corn head out of here. Got my grain truck parked back in the corner there out of the way. The planter is going to come into the shop as soon as we're done hauling grain. We're going to completely strip that thing down to the frame and rebuild it. The bean head, it's for sale, so if anybody wants a 1020 case 30-foot head, make you a heck of a deal on it. Got a parts head I'll throw in with it. The head cart is also for sale. Now I'm not trading combines, I'm just doing something different on the bean head department, so you guys will see that when it gets here, but haven't gone and got it yet. But that disc needs to find a new home. It's also not mine. It's just been here since like July now, so that needs to go to its owner. I used it. The cows are bawling because the calves are gone. They're not a fan of that. But yeah, just getting stuff moved around. Well, if it fits, it ships. The Polaris, my pickup, and this female's car all fit in the garage. Who's still camera shy and ignoring me because she doesn't want to be on camera. You don't have makeup on. Okay. All right, next up, I'm hoping I don't make too much dust because those are clean. I don't want to make a bunch of dust, but it's not a coincidence that the feed grinder's parked right beside that gravity wagon, because what I'm doing is I'm going to move the feed that's left in the feed grinder to that wagon. All right, we've got all three red tractors, the main horses on the farm are all in here. Did get the feed grinder dumped into that. There wasn't much left in it, but did get it empty. And now we're gonna back the semi right in the middle here, and everything will be tucked in tight for the snow and ice and crap we're supposed to get tonight. So should work out pretty good. Well, they're all tucked in the corner now. Here for the winter. Or at least here until I need one of them. I like this lineup. You got little, medium, and large. Pretty good little setup. All right, this rig will fit right down the middle, and we'll be good to go. We've never perked stuff this direction in here, but I gotta say, I kind of like it. It doesn't really take up any more space. In fact, I think it kind of saves a little space. And yeah, can't beat it. Everything's in here. You can see this one needs waxed. It's looking kind of dull, so it needs a good wax job. But the other two look pretty good. I'll like your comment if you can tell me what's missing out of this video. Let's just say DOT wouldn't like me. Well, since it's Christmas time, I didn't figure we'd be needing the bush hog anytime soon, so got it unhooked too. I was gonna park it over beside the pickup over there, but unfortunately, it does not fit there. The poles are just too tight, so you can't squeeze it between them, but that's kind of a bummer. That's really where I was planning on putting it, but oh well. We'll make do. We got plenty of shed space. You just got to play Tetris and figure out how the heck to get everything fit in the right spot. But got all the tillage tools down through there and bush hog here now, so we'll make her work. Well, we made it down to Newburgh this morning, so after a long night of cleaning the shop last night, I'm running a little behind today, but we did make it down here. So first load of the day, hoping to get 2 down here, but we'll see. Well, you guys are really in for it. We're going to dump 3 today, which I don't think's been in a video, but they're unloading rock today, straight off a barge down there. So to dump 3 we go. That does not look like a good day. 2 cranes to pick up a trailer. Yikes. Today wasn't going great, I didn't think, but my day's going better than that guy's day. All right, today's project is to save a little space. Now it's a little bit sketchy, but we're mounting the air compressor in the air. So got some 4x4 posts. I about fell over dead when they told me what they cost, but I bought them anyways because I had to have them. So $42 for 2 8-foot long 4x4 posts, and they're not even treated, so that was pricey. Didn't expect that, but is what it is. Had to have them. Well, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, since this is coming out on New Year's. Hopefully you enjoy this video. There's a few things that are going to be new around here, so stay tuned. Well, I did buy a new pickup. Anybody that follows Facebook or Instagram or all that, they've already seen it, but this is it. It's basically the same truck I had, but bigger. So it is a gas Chevy 2500. It's a 2017, so yeah, it's pretty much what I had, but bigger. It's got the full-size cab instead of just the, I don't even know what they call them. It's got the full cab instead of just the 4-door short cab little bitty back seat. So I like that. The truck that I had was not short on power. It was just short on weight to stop things. I really couldn't justify a diesel no more than what I pull stuff, but I do need a 3/4 ton for some of the things that I do pull. It's pretty sketchy with a 1/2 ton, so it'll be nice having a 3/4 ton, but like I said, I don't pull enough stuff far enough to justify the $10,000 jump to a diesel pickup. So my old pickup was paid off, and it was getting several miles on it, so found a pretty good deal on this one. It was just about in Iowa, so that's what I got. This thing is pretty nice. It's got heated and cooled seats. It's got weather radar, which probably isn't going to load because I'm in the shop right now, but it's got Wi-Fi and all that. Heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel. Everything's leather. It's got a sunroof. It's got pretty much anything you could ask for, and then some. So yeah, it's a pretty nice pickup. I do like it quite a bit, so hopefully I get along pretty good with it. Apparently, it's detailing night. Both vehicles, we twin now, white Chevys. She says I did it because I was trying to be cool like her, so I don't know about that. But I do really like this pickup. Well, the line is 3 deep and pretty much out to the road, so it's going to be a long wait today. Well, we're finally moving. After sitting there for about an hour, 45 minutes, we're scooting along up to the probe finally, so still 3 deep though. Well, I'll be damned if we didn't finally make it. We are finally at the pit. Only sat in line for about an hour and a half and finally getting ready to dump. So it's going to be a 3.5 hour affair today to get one load down here, and at least another hour to get the damn truck loaded when we get home. So it's slow going, but it's good money. Still can't complain, because by the hour, still making like, I don't know, probably $5,000 or so. So can't beat it. Well, we made it back down here this morning in the dark. Got down here about 7 o'clock. I haven't moved yet, so the 3rd line moved up, the 2nd line moved up, so we're next. But for now, I'm gonna eat a nutritious oatmeal breakfast. So that's what we're doing today. Well, there's hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. We've made it to the front, so line finally started moving for me. They went through the other 2 first, which I was in the 3rd, so that's the way it goes. Everybody's pretty happy down here. It's just a long wait, but when you've got prices this good, you can pretty much expect that. Well, it's a combination between good prices and it's the 1st of January and everybody's delivering on their January contracts. So for the sake of the guys that are sitting in line, hopefully they didn't contract, because beans are up like 30 cents again today. So this load here, I think $13.58 is what they're going to get sold for. I'm pretty sure that's what beans were when I looked about 10 minutes ago. So all right, we're in. And today the river's high enough, you guys are going to get to see one of the barges. I'll get scaled in here and then I'll let you guys see it. You can kind of see it right there. They are fairly decent size, as you can see right there. pretty neat watching beans get loaded right on the barge. So, well, right here we got the old tugboat flipping around. Pretty neat to see. It's putting quite the little wake behind it. So that's got a little more horsepower than your average wake boat that you go out to the lake on for the summer. But looks like he's got a load of gravel on there. And it's not the elevator's fault at all that there's that long of a wait. It's just the fact that beans are $13.59 right now and corn's $5.05, and people are liking to move some grain right now. So can't say I blame them, because I'm one of them. It's a pretty good thing. It's worth the wait, let's put it that way. I'll wait in line for $5 corn and $13.50 beans all day long, so that's a pretty good paycheck. Well, we've made it down with load 2. We're watching the rock get dumped today. Slowly but surely, we're making our way up to the front again. Well, good morning. We're fueling right now. Semi's loaded up, and I'm hoping to get down to Newburgh today. So, same thing as usual. Same crap, different day. Beans are still a good price, so we're still hauling like it's going out of style. It's kind of hard to make entertaining videos about this, though. All new LED lights and fresh 5% window tint. I love it. Now I can flip as many people off as I want, and they won't see me do it. Apparently she wants me to move this. Whoa! Probably don't want to run that over.